The situation here in central England is absolutely out of control. There are hardly words to describe it. With reports of tens of thousands of, I guess what you would have to call vanishings, now reported, the impact has been staggering. Here on a highway not far from London, thousands of vehicles suddenly became deadly projectiles when their drivers simply disappeared into thin air.
It's almost impossible to comprehend. In a tiny Swiss village, this is the scene after a suddenly unmanned passenger train with more than 60 cars raced into a train station at full speed, smashing into the back of another train without warning. This aircraft plummeted to the ground in a huge fireball, and instant after the tower lost contact with the pilot. This helicopter lost altitude without explanation and crashed into the water below. The pilot's clothes were found, but no body was recovered.
And citizens around the world are reacting in the only way most people could expect, with total panic. Here in Tokyo, hundreds of people were gathered around this lobby, listening to a top government official. He was announcing his belief that the Battle of Armageddon was actually a fulfillment of ancient prophecy. As he spoke, however, he vanished in front of them, leaving only a neatly folded pile of clothes where he stood only seconds before. No one at the time could possibly have known that the same thing had happened in every city on Earth.
And no matter where you look around the world, it seems that almost everyone has lost someone. And there was total mayhem on city streets everywhere as people rush around trying to find their loved ones. The only evidence that they were ever even here is the neatly folded piles of clothes that lie from one end of the globe to the other. Looting and rioting are commonplace, and as one New York police chief told us, it's as if a cloud of evil suddenly descended upon us tonight. Unfortunately, many of the world's peace officers are being forced to pay the price.
There is no doubt that panic and mayhem have had their run for much of the day. Grief has set in, and millions are having to grapple with the reality that they may well have seen their loved ones for the very last time. Mothers have lost babies, fathers have lost sons, wives have lost husbands.
No matter where you turn or who you talk to, it seems that almost everyone has lost someone. At the same time, everyone must be wondering who might be next.
How could one man disappear from his seat in an airplane, leaving another passenger just sitting there? Why were they taken? Why were we left behind?